Hey, it's Jay here. In this video, I'm going to take you along as I photograph a beautiful sunrise on some interesting landscape on the outskirts of Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get started. Well, good morning. It is day 3 of a trip between Utah and Southern California. I'm on the road to gonna help my son move into college in Southern California, but instead of flying straight there, I flew to Salt Lake City, and I've been driving. I've had a couple of videos already up. I am now outside of Las Vegas. Not that far outside of Las Vegas, but you can see these great hills behind me. It's an area called Red Rocks Canyon. And I gotta wait for and keep my fingers crossed for a sunrise that will splash beautiful light, hopefully, on these rocks. I'm about a half hour before sunrise, but I do see clouds in the east. Some breaks in the clouds, but not too many, so we'll see how lucky I get. Well, I just met a local who told me the name of this mountain is Bridge Mountain, just so you know. He also told me that down in this valley here, there are families of coyotes and there are rattlesnakes. So I will not be hiking down into that valley. I may just go right off the edge of this viewing platform onto this dirt just to get in front of some of this messy foreground. But I think it's a decent location, assuming the sun actually rises today. Well, the sun will rise, it'll be behind some clouds though. Well, I am just gonna step off this platform to get in front of some of this ground cover here. I think I might get a cleaner shot if I'm out on one of those dirt piles. Again, I'm not going too far. My local friend named Tom, who I just met, said if you get bit by a snake here, you'll die because there's no cell service and the nearest hospital is a half hour away. So I'm gonna be cautious, make a lot of noise, and not get bit by a snake. Well, there are some clouds above those mountains that are picking up some light. I hope that's an encouraging sign. I'm hoping as the sun rises, it finds a sliver and shoots down onto these mountains here. I'm just gonna be patient. There's definitely some breaks in the clouds looking towards the east. And what'll happen if I'm lucky, the tops of those mountains will start to show some color, and then it will come down as the sun rises. Again, fingers crossed. Well, I got a little bit of light on the top of these peaks here. I'm getting a little encouraged. I don't want to get too excited just yet. But again, fingers crossed. Well, I did not have to wait as long as I thought I might to get light on these mountains. I think the only time you'd ever want to shoot this area is sunrise, because this makes such a huge difference. Having the light here gives you such color and such texture. I mean, it's really amazing. Honestly, these photos are not going to do justice to what I'm looking at right now. Well, I stopped vlogging because I was shooting. The sun came up and is hitting these mountains and back. It's fantastic. So I took a bunch of shots with my wide angle lens, my 16-35, where I captured a lot of it. I just put my long lens on. I turned it vertical and I'm doing a pano of 7 shots across the mountain. so I can get in a little closer, get some real detail. It's going to be a big file, but hopefully it will come out good when I stitch them together in Photoshop. I had that sliver of clouds, which I think is starting to close up. You can see in the top of the mountains, you're seeing some shade on them now. And so I think I got some good shots with all of those mountains in sunlight. Oh, what's cool now is I got some interesting clouds above the mountains with some cool texture. So I'm just getting some shots with a little bit more room above the mountains. I'm pointing my camera up a little bit, which can distort things, but I kind of want to get those clouds in there. Well, that was quite a morning. The sun is hitting me, and as soon as the sun hit me, the temperature seemed to go up 20 degrees. It was nice and cool before, and I'm already starting to sweat. So it's gonna be a hot one today, probably high 90s in Vegas. I'm gonna be on the road anyway, but this is gonna do it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed this series. If you haven't seen the other two, go back and see them. If you did like the video, it does help the channel just to give me a thumbs up, a like, and if you like this kind of content, landscape, architecture, fine art, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. I'm on a pretty good roll. I'll try to keep posting.